back at you, boy. We lost a really tough one yesterday, boy. The other two coaches in the league got blowed out. But hey, you know what? It all counts the same in the L column. So humans in our league, man, is not faring well against the computer. But hey, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. So sit back, relax, and watch us get our teeth kicked in.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd. His Steelers getting set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home. And they
Rookie.
are. They're going to try and
Deion
ride that
Bowers.
home
The
crowd
Bow.
in a wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Wow.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by Big Ben, their veteran quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And let's take a look at the Steeler offense.
Out wide was the youngest player in the NFL in 2017, Juju Smith-Schuster. And he also had the longest reception in the league last season at 97 yards. Actually well-schooled in route running and able to run from both outside and moving inside to the slot position in order to make big plays.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, this guy
drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Wow, this guy just drops it. Wow, hey. I mean, damn, man, how do you... I mean, damn, dog. I mean, come on. You know what? Take a seat, dog. Take a seat. Take a seat, man. Hey, man, put this guy in. Hey, look. You ain't going to catch it. Let's try somebody else.
To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. Back deep is Carlos Henderson. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Porter. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss, here's 2nd and 12 from the 18. Here's Darkwa. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Cooper's got it. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll run with Darkwa, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
On the run, Darkwa. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Nice. Let's get off the field.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Carr. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
He just can't get off the
12
field.
yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
Now Darkwa. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Guys,
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11.
BC, what you got? All right, let's try this. I mean, hell.
Safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He'll have his man. That's Cooper.
Ah, damn.
And he goes down, but not
Damn, Joe.
Inside the 25.
We cannot get. Oh, we just can't get off the field.
A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Wow.
Seth Roberts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
You fucking Joe Hayden. Well, you know what? That's... Damn, you let both of these guys get behind you. Oh, man. All right. We can't play that defense.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after.
God, they went right down the field on us.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
He went right down the field on us.
That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. A look at the defensive starters now for the Raiders. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
We had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what was fun to me was hear him say, I like what we did, but we need more pressure on the quarterback this week. What he wouldn't tell us, though, was how he was going to create it. Is it going to be just the front four? Is it going to be three? Is he going to bring linebacker, secondary? This will be fun to check out.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 5 catches, 101 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger.
Damn.
Throw that side complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Fighting his way through contact. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards on the play.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Justin Ellison on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Man, that guy's tired.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a 1st carry for LeGarrette Blount. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Wow.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Wow.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Now Bell. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. They'll try and run it in with Bell.
Good job.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't use the D for that.
Defense,
They've
man.
got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
We didn't even slow them down.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity
good job, Rook.
later on when you
Adonis.
can play action them or stick
Good
something
job,
to
Rook.
them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Same.
They play way too much isolation ball, and quite frankly, they don't seem to like one another. It's a mess, but it's only November. Do you still consider your team, Washington, you live here, competitive East? It's hard. It's hard. I mean, last night at halftime, love the Duke game. But I turned it off for a while. I turned it over to who's not watching my game. You don't have to be like a 15-year veteran scout to make the observation that he did, and it was this.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The Raiders on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And before they can run another play, the clock hits triple zeros. And time is up on the first quarter. 7-all is the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Come up.
And he's got his man
Come
in the
up.
backfield. That's complete.
Good job.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Good job,
It's
guys.
a gain of 6 on the
Way to
play,
come up.
And that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On second down,
damn it.
Roethlisberger.
Damn it. Wrong button.
Incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the
Damn it, I tried
incompletion.
to-
And to me,
I
one
tried to
thing's
do
for
something
sure.
different than
When
that.
you're the underdogs and you're playing on the
careful,
road,
man.
you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the... And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
All right.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's
Well,
been
that guy
in
was
tatters
blitzing. He
lately.
was
They
going
allowed
to be
6
open.
sacks in their last
Well,
game.
we have to go and take
Just
a look
gave
at
up
where the
another one
safety
right
was.
there.
Oh, he was
So it
wide
sounds a
open.
little bit like this
Oh,
right
he's wide open. He was wide open. The safety blitz. I mean, the corner blitz.
Right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he stopped immediately there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll run it here.
Oh, okay. All right. Not bad.
Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. To throw on third down, Carr finds Roberts left side.
Good job, way to come up!
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Okay, thanks.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Black 80! What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up? Black, it's on!
Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
see you,
down to
Juju.
39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, this guy switches in the game. This guy can't catch.
Black 80!
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
And
And it
obviously,
pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
wow.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back
Wow.
and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35.
Let's go!
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Screen pass to Blount. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right.
Did he drop that? Look, watch his body. Watch this. Watch this.
In the middle of the field.
Tight end Allah.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. A again, it's Roethlisberger.
Good job, baby.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Roethlisberger will throw. He's to the 10. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Good job, Ben. Way to read it. Way to read it, Ben. Way to read it, Ben.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now Roethlisberger. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points.
Superman, and don't you know they call me the man of steel?
And they're going to come away empty.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Good job!
He's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now Roethlisberger. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
That's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Jesse James. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Heinz Field after this. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll go down at the 28. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McDonald. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Ben to throw again. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
It's a big throw right there, Ben.
Will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That's a big throw right there, Ben. That's a big throw right there. That's a good read, too. Wow, that guy tried to come over. Look at that. Guy tried to come over. What you got from the OC?
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but looking ahead, they just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't
Good job,
want to give
Big
up
Ben. Let's see. Oh, yeah, look. I mean, there's a window there. There's a window there, but you know they make them Superman. The last time you were down here, that guy, man, dove from 5 yards away and intercepted the ball. Hey, good job, Ben. So, look, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the end zone. 6 guys. Hey, look, that's right, Ben. Hey. Be smart, baby. Be smart, baby. Be smart, baby.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Returning it, Carlos Henderson. Shoves him aside. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. Now, throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Porter.
Look at this guy.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40
strong to the finish, because I eat me spinach.
We're going to get a timeout here.
That guy didn't want to
As
go
they stop
down.
it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Here's Carr.
Good job. Way to rip it out of there.
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
Way to rip it out of there, Artie Burns.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Shouldn't that have been a fumble?
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland.
Careful
and he
here.
gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And
Oh, Coach Rob's coming on. Okay. We'll be tuning into that to watch an episode of Cousins.
The Steeler offense now ready to see what they can do here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They're in tight formation, not going to take any chances, down to a knee, and that should do it for the first half.
Take it to half. Take it to the half.
So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start things out with the battle for Ohio. This one at First Energy Stadium as Cleveland hosts Cincinnati. And it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. Duke Johnson has found the end zone there. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Blake Bortles throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. The veteran Phillip Rivers with a couple of touchdown passes there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from getting right back there.
Asking this offense step up and make that play because that's been an issue for them in this game. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
I saw you, Cam. You at least had the awareness.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing his car on third down. He finds Roberts complete. A Raider first down, 17 yards. on first down. Carr finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Oh, man.
Now whistles here.
I thought that was the quarterback back there.
Might have been moving.
That was a
False
running
start,
back.
offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still second down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And they'll go.
Good job.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game.
Hargrave.
Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Raiders on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh! How's that not a fumble?
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
That's a fumble. He's trying to pull that ball back. That's a fumble.
Here now, Johnny Townsend. He's been terrific so far. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
All right. Oh, damn. Look. Oh, okay. Damn. I was going to say, what play did I call off? Wow.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the
run block.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Crazy. Come on, go, 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 go.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand the bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll run again now with Darquan. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Carr. That one taken in by Carlos Henderson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every
I see you, Shady.
And getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game. And if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Carr. It's caught at the 10.
Wow.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Shotgun now for Carr. And
good job, baby.
Be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And Hauschka's kick is good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. We're going to throw a bomb. We're going to throw a bomb.
This one deep right side.
James!
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 At 2nd down.
Why are you trying to catch that with one hand? You were behind both of them.
On that one, looking for it.
What do you, I mean, dude. Oh, man, that's the exact right play, too. You're behind them. Your hand position. Oh, you're trying to make a spectacular catch. Just make the routine catch.
You love it when they
Gee, Monetti.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger.
That's my lot crossing. Oh, damn.
Taken in by Washington.
Damn.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, you know what? We rarely use that pass.
Couple, it brings up 3rd down.
Right.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rarely use that.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
The guy's playing inside technique, so be careful, Ben.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
All right.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Shoot. Good job. Good job, Kaiser.
Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, what's that? Holding? It's got to be holding.
On the field. So let's see about the call.
Illegal block in the back.
Oh, okay.
Offense.
Hey, look, we will accept that. 2nd and 8 from the 4 or 3rd and.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
You know what?
He's
cheating rats.
Inside his own 5 at the 4.
Oh, these cheating rats. Well, they gonna do it. They're gonna try
I
it.
know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Look at that.
Yeah,
It's right off that guy's helmet. Of course, the fullback catches the ricochet. These cheating rats.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the
Good job, Day.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get it out of there. Taken right around the 44. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down.
Oh, damn.
All incomplete.
Wow.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there,
wow.
need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, my guy's in the game. Okay.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter play.
That guy's rooting against me, so you know what that means. He's playing Baltimore. Let's go Ravens. Let's go Ravens.
3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Bell. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
With a dance, with a dance, number 26.
A first down as well.
With a dance, number 26. With a dance, number 26.
Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
They'll run it with Bell. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything
no
out of
one's
all
running the
your
clock
guys.
down. You
Let's
know,
just go ahead
it's
and
always
break it down
something with
and make
this
it
guy.
simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback.
No one's running the clock, then I'm looking for a fucking play.
He's going to put him
Damn,
on the
boy,
ground.
this guy here, man. Damn, he
On
just...
third down, Roethlisberger.
Oh, god damn.
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted.
Man, stop listening to this guy. Damn.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the
Look at this
fourth
guy.
quarter,
Watch him snatch the ball
turning
right
it
out the
over.
air.
Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch.
Bam!
Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
How did we not pick that off?
Almost
Now look,
intercepted.
we can't pick that off, but we throw a frozen rope.
For the first, but instead it's third down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one
picked
there,
off.
could not, but
Picked
there's a
off.
stat category
Picked off.
PBU.
Damn.
Pass breakup.
Picked
That's
off.
important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Picked off.
Because at least you're there.
Yo, see, we can't catch him. They can, but we can't.
Making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass.
Hey, look,
the
we can't
receivers,
catch 'em, but they
harass the
can.
quarterback, and maybe
But
the
they
big
can.
play does occur down the road.
On third down.
Oh, shit.
Carr.
Oh, good job. Way to break it up, Day.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not
Let's
as
go, Baltimore.
static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man.
Hey, look, I
That
tell you what it
allows
was.
him to make more plays on
This
the
guy, hey,
football,
look, he
like
must
the
have.
one we just saw
Hey, look, that nigga eating hot
And
dogs
now
already.
come the Steelers. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Started him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon Pace comes in.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Hey,
they've got the football.
Hey, I wouldn't give a shit if they were Pittsburgh Steelers Juniors, bitch. I don't want you to win.
Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
What do you mean no loyalty to my team? My team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, bitch. Not the Seattle Seahawks.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Putting pressure on the
Oh, damn.
football is always good.
Hey, look, you know what they should damn put a 10 over that act and charge admission.
Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Gets past one man. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
Hey, look, guys, whether I lose, even if I lose this game, hey, look, I'll still be tied with the best human record.
When the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Carr now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver
Well,
up and downfield, and
hey,
as it
look.
turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Carr will try it again on 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
For his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Carr again. And this is going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland.
Guys, we got to move the footballs. Oh, man. Guys, we got to take some time off the clock here, guys.
Set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A give to Bell.
All right, that's a good run, Le'Veon.
27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out.
I get a rookie to do this.
Right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
That nigga ran so far outside, I thought he was going to the concession stand.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
Get down, Ben.
Slide down to avoid the tackle.
Good job.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st. So it's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Bell. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Eddie Vanderdoes there on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And a little floater there is incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Okay, let's see. There you go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald.
What a throw by Big Ben!
Enemy territory.
That's a big throw right there.
Quick up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective,
They get past the first wave and run a 99-yard touchdown.
The clock keeps running on you. You're in a
That is not a safety.
situation now.
That's a big throw, Ben. Hey, Ben, that's a big throw right there, baby.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
Hey, challenge it, dog. Challenge it.
At the 48-yard line. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 2nd and 6. recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll go again with Bell. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Earl Thomas in on the stop. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Roethlisberger. Room here to run.
Get down, Ben. Get down, Ben. Take it to the 2-minute warning, Ben. Take it to the 2-minute warning, Ben. Shit. This is going to the 2-minute warning. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey, hide all of their cans of spinach. I saw that. Russell said if you can't beat them, join them. Hey, look, act like you're going to run, then throw it. Hey, Big Ben. Hey, look, imitation is the greatest form of flattery, baby.
After this.
I saw Russell. Hey, look, that guy said, hey, Coach Gill's on to something.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hey, guy. Hey. That guy calling me names.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
That guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 30 down to about the 27.
Hey, man, see, look, I'm supposed to be watching, you know, Coach Riley. I mean, the commissioner must coach the Seattle Seahawks, too.
So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
Hey, guy,
So
these guys got cans of
second
spinach,
down,
baby.
They can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Now Bell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Oh, one of their guys must have got hurt. You know what? They do that shit every time.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Sharp
I see you,
there with his feet,
Le'Veon.
gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, don't worry about it, Russell. You'll give it back to him. All you got to do is just go eat a couple of hot dogs. You'll give right back to him.
Bell. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Easy. Set. 180.
On third down, here's Bell.
Good job!
He'll get to the 15. Right
Oh, you know they're going to cheat and say fourth. I knew it. I knew that's what they were going to do. Fourth and inches. I knew it.
A little bit of decision time here.
I knew that's what they would do. I knew that's what they would do. Now what do? You know what? Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna let the clock run down, take the penalty, and then we're gonna kick the field goal. Take the penalty.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Cheating rats. Knew that's what they was going to do. Spot is short.
So that'll back them up 5.
And watch out, because I'm telling you now, they will block a field goal. They'll block it.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Good job, Boz.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
He's hyped.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. On the return is Henderson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. To throw his car. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Good job, Hilton.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Coach Riley, man, I'm going to invite you to party chat, dog.
Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it.
Hey, guys, they tried to cheat us. And Charles,
good
job.
When the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter